and extremely unhappy. But when she took his arm and walked away with him, seeking a retired corner, a ray of hope mingled with the almost comical misery of his expression. She was apparently very outspoken. "Perhaps I should not have sought this interview, Mr. Brantin, but oh, I have been very uncomfortable, almost miserable since that little encounter the other afternoon. When I thought how you might have misinterpreted it and believed things—" Hope was plainly gaining the ascendancy over misery in Brantin's round, guileless face. "Of course, I know it is nothing to you. But for my own sake, I do want you to understand that Mr. Harvey is an intimate friend of long standing. Why, we have always been like cousins. Like brother and sister, I may say. He is my brother's most intimate associate, and often fancies that he is entitled to the same privileges as the family. Oh, I know it is absurd, uncalled for, to tell you this, undignified even." She was almost weeping. "But it makes so much difference to me what you think of me." Her voice had grown very low and agitated. The misery had all disappeared from Brantin's face. "Then you do really care what I think, Miss Natalie? May I call you Miss Natalie?" They turned into a long, dim corridor that was lined on either side with tall, graceful plants. They walked slowly to the very end of it. When they turned to retrace their steps, Brantin's face was radiant, and hers was triumphant. Harvey was among the guests at the wedding, and he sought her out in a rare moment when she stood alone. "Your husband," he said, smiling, "has sent me over to kiss you." A quick blush suffused her face and round, polished throat. "I suppose it's natural for a man to feel and act generously on an occasion of this kind. He tells me he doesn't want his marriage to interrupt wholly that pleasant intimacy which has existed between you and me. I don't know what you've been telling him," with an insolent smile, "but he has sent me here to kiss you." She felt like a chess player who, by the clever handling of his pieces, sees the game taking the course intended. Her eyes were bright and tender with a smile as they glanced up into his, and her lips looked hungry for the kiss which they invited. "But, you know," he went on quietly, "I didn't tell him so. It would have seemed ungrateful, but I can tell you, I've stopped kissing women. It's dangerous." Well, she had Brantin and his million left. A person can't have everything in this world, and it was a little unreasonable of her to expect it. This recording of The Kiss by Kate Chopin was presented by Dreamscape Media, LLC. Sound recording copyright 2017, Dreamscape Media, LLC. Thank you for listening. Please check www.dreamscapeab.com for Dreamscape's latest release.